it's finding what works for you as well, and then sticking to it, rather than constantly trying to find something else.
Just sticking to it is the big thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
definitely.
So for some people, it will be a case of, right, they sit down, they write a blog every single day, and they may pick 1 or 2 a week that they put out there, because they're the ones that the energy's really, really floating.
Right.
For some people, it might be, write consistently, like every day I write between 10 and 12 in the morning. I sit down and that's it. It's my time. Whatever comes out during that period comes out.
Yep.
12 o'clock, put the pen down and I'm done.
Sure.
And I don't know if I found that with writing, because I haven't stuck with something for long enough to be able to find that. But with other areas of my life, I have found that.
Yeah.
And it is about consistency.
Yeah.
And
the consistency is the key. Yeah.
You get up and you're having one of those days, nothing's flowing, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
Might not be your best work, but you get it done. And, you do that in all aspects of your life. So, you choose that, you wake up in the morning and you always have a smoothie. If you're having a crap day, don't get up and eat,
sure,
something else. Or, the same with exercise, with, your relationships with everything.
Yeah, that structure that we're able to put in place for our daily lives really does help. If we can get past it and do it, but the consistency is the hard thing that I think a lot of us struggle with. I know I certainly do. Like when I first moved into this place, I was first 2 or 3 weeks, pretty regularly every morning I was getting up and meditating straight away. And then for some reason over the last week or so, it's just tailed off and I haven't been doing it. And I was like, what could I achieve if I had consistently been doing it? What could I achieve in 1 month's time, 2 months' time that I haven't received now? And that, to me, that's like a motivating factor to actually want to do it. Like, what is achievable if I have the consistency to do it? And perhaps I think for me, it's just looking at just the process of it. And like you said, even when you don't feel like it, just getting up, doing it, I can't be fucked having a cold shower this morning, or I can't be, going for a run or whatever it might be, but I'm going to do it anyway. And inevitably, like I'm sure you bear witness to it too, that you do end up feeling a lot better about things when you do it. Yep. And, then you can get the ball rolling for other things and other things that inspire you and help you to create as well.
Yeah. It's kind of that point of like, especially if meditation is the example, for me, I find if sit down right now and do it, then everything starts again.
Right.
And, tomorrow, again, you sit down and everything starts again.
Yeah.
And it's sort of that point of, if you don't have that consistency, then you're going back to the point where you started before. If meditation is what, brings you to that presence.
Sure. So
it's always that opportunity to start again.
Yeah. Like a reset. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's very true. And that actually brings up a good point about like other aspects of our life, that we have different things we have available to us that do allow for a reset. Like I really believe having a good, decent reset in your life, even if it's like once a year or whatever it might be, is thoroughly important to us. I mean, if you look at tribal civilizations, for example, they do things like, they'd have their own ceremonies, different types of ceremonies, but also, with Aboriginal people, they have a walkabout or something like that, where they take themselves away from themselves for a period of time, and allows themselves, like Michael was talking about it last night, where basically, creating a space where you can take yourself away from your normal environment or the reality that you've constructed for yourself, so you can become the observer to it a bit more. And you can do it either in ceremony, with meditation, with a decent run, or to go camping for a few days. I think that's something that probably isn't given enough focus, really hasn't been given enough intention to, because I think a lot of people, and I've been guilty of this in the past, is like, will just take myself away from something to forget my problems or forget what's going on, a boring job or shitty personal life, whatever it might be, rather than using that time to really like reflect and look at what's been going on, what have I learned, and what can I do it moving into the future. And if we can, I think if we can all do a bit more of that, of really just using that time, having a good reset, and preferably something that is also dissolves the ego, like a decent set of psychedelics definitely help with that as well.
That back,
yeah, and then look at it from there, and can see how perhaps our society doesn't function as well as it could because we don't really have that anymore, the ability to do that anymore, or not in a conscious way anyway.
There's no real opportunity within society. Like, if you look at the life that I led up until very recently, there wasn't an opportunity to stop and reset. It isn't presented, and it doesn't happen in schools. It doesn't happen, sort of, especially as you go through that like late teens, early 20s kind of things. Like you're off trying to get as many experiences as you can.
It's like gung ho, like like finish school, whatever,
Bang,
college,
bang.
job, trade, whatever.
Away you go. And sort of there's religious sort of institutions and things where they try and actually that point of bringing people together is really appealing.
Definitely.
Sort of bringing people together, a period of reflection, and a period of kind of looking beyond ourselves.
Sure.
But it's about starting that again.
Yeah.
And we've had several experiences together over the last year, I guess, of different things like that. The fire ceremony and sort of gatherings, like men's gatherings and things, where we've come together to let go of what's going on day to day, to allow us to open up.
Yeah. Even stuff that we didn't realise was there.
Yeah.
That comes up. Yeah, which otherwise would have just been kept in the shadows, I guess.
Well, no, kept within us. It's like the
within
the
kept
shadow.
within our inner shadow. Yeah.
Within the inner shadow, I mean, that energy doesn't leave the body unless we acknowledge it and release it.
Exactly right. Yeah.
So if we're able to release it, then it's gone.
Yeah, definitely.
And it just creates more space for us to then make a new choice. That's when it starts again.
Yeah.
Right? So you can release as much as you want, but if you don't, or I found if I don't make a change in my life, either that through my thinking or through my actions or through what I do, then I just slip back into the same place.
Yeah, same old patterns of behaviour.
Keeps coming back. So when you go through a period of reflection, to allow the opportunity, one, to reflect and go, okay, well, this is what's playing out.
Yeah.
And secondly, to also have a period of time where you go, okay, well, what am I going to replace this with?
Sure.